Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new Let's Play series. This time we're tackling one of my favorite games from last year. It's Sonic Mania time, yes. I was going to debate on what to do after Cave Story. Unfortunately, Cave Story didn't end exactly how I wanted to, and I will come back to that at some point. But for now, I wanted to play something that made me feel good, something that I'm happy about playing, something that brings joy to my life, and that's this game. This beautiful, beautiful game that pays homage to Sonic the Hedgehog, while also, hopefully, potentially, opens the door for more classic 2D Sonic games, because I love my 3D Sonic games, and I'll talk about Forces as I play this game, but there's so much love put in this game. And I love this opening. Every time I play this game, no matter if it's just for a quick level or two, or if it's a complete playthrough, I always have to see this opening. It's so well done, and so energetic. I was like, can I get a Sonic cartoon in this style? Although Sonic Boom is really, really funny. So yeah, I'm going to be playing as Sonic and Tails for this. I debated on doing Knuckles, but I figured since I'm doing this first, I might as well do Sonic. I've already beaten this game a couple times already, and you know, I just wanted to share my love for it. So get ready. If you thought I was a Nintendo fanboy before, you will not be surprised at how much I love Sega. So here we go. This is it. Mania mode. You can see, did it with Knuckles. This was the first time I played it. Showing us some hidden zones. Didn't get all the Chaos Emeralds. And this is the one, my most, not most recent, but the one I did shortly after. I actually streamed this for a little bit, and I got all 7 Chaos Emeralds, beat the game, and this is sort of my practice. But we're gonna go ahead and start a new file. I'll go ahead and show this off right now since I won't be showing it off in a video at some point. As you play the game and you do some of the bonus stages, which I probably won't be showing off because the ones I'll be showing off are going to be repeated, and they're the harder ones, and I can't do them. I've been trying it multiple times, but you do these bonus changes, these bonus rooms, and you'll unlock secrets. Some of the things you can lock off and Knuckles mode, and this is only available in this mode, in the no save mode, so you can't do it unless you can play the game in a short amount of time, which is possible. But you can do it in Knuckles mode, which basically gives you Sonic and Knuckles, Tails and Knuckles, Knuckles and Knuckles. Here you can switch different abilities, so you have Mania, which is the drop dash, CD, which is the super peel out move, and 3 and K, which is the little slash thing he does. You can actually have debug mode too, so that's pretty cool if you wanted to get the Chaos Emeralds pretty easily. But for now, let's start our journey with Sonic and Tails. And I love this because screw Sonic 4. Sonic 4 episode 1 and 2 are bad. I'm sorry if you like them. But this is canonically Sonic 4, and it picks up right, like, as if Sonic 3 just ended. And this is pretty much the opening of Sonic 3, minus these egg robos who are here. With a giant crane. And when Sonic, you can do something? Sonic, stop him. And all of a sudden everything goes crazy. Oh, I love the sprite work in this game. It's so good. So good. And somehow we're back in Green Hill Zone. And that's it. And you hear that classic music. And initially, I can say that if you're somewhat like disappointed in this, because I know some people weren't completely happy with this game, that, you know, considering what's in it, and I'll get into that as we go along further, that it's a lot of it is just playing on nostalgia. But honestly, I consider this the Force Awakens for the Sonic franchise, because for so long, Sonic was considered terrible. Like you associate Sonic with terrible, and as a person who grew up loving these games, you know, loving the original Genesis classics, Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2, you know, I know those are debated, but to me they're quality games. You know, it was not considered great. I mean, yeah, Generations was a bright spot. Colors was very good too. And I'm gonna do, I guess let me try to do the drop dash. So you do drop dash, you literally just hold down and that's it. You can do some really cool stuff with it. I'm just not good with it, so don't expect me to use it a lot in this playthrough. But yeah, Sonic, you know, we every time a new Sonic trailer was released, Sega fans would be super paranoid. Like, is this actually going to be good? What did you change this time? You know, why do you have to change things for the sake of changing things? and you know, rightfully so. I think that's the star right there. Yep. All right, so here we have similar to Sonic 3 and Knuckles, or Sonic 3 rather. The big rings you have to find. There are several in per stage. I don't exactly know how many are in per stage, and it enters this Sega Saturn sort of realm. You have to, if the rings run out, if your time runs out, you're done. You can increase your time by getting rings. Balloons increase your speed. This one's pretty easy though. You should get it no matter what your skill level is. I'll get into the more difficult ones as we go on. You just literally hold left and right. But I love how this looks like this would have Sonic would have looked like on the Sega Saturn. Because if you don't know, Sonic never had a game on the Sega Saturn. At least an original game. There was a Sonic R, and then there was the Sonic Jam Collection, which was a re-release of the first 3 games, plus with like a 3D sort of let's see, very easy. You didn't even have to think about that. Like a sort of like little playground area with like sort of Green Hill or Emerald Hill Zone. And that was it. We didn't get Sonic fully 3D until 1998 with the Dreamcast. There was a prototype, or I wouldn't call it. I don't know if I'd call it a prototype, but a beta released of, it was called Sonic Xtreme. It was going to be, the Saturn's Sonic game, but unfortunately because of the Saturn's poor sales, it never happened. And it sucks. Although from there's footage out there you can find on the game. It looks pretty bad. So I love how that whole world just looks like, that's what it should have looked like. And I think, if I read correctly in an interview, that's what they were going for this game, where like this clearly was supposed to be a Saturn Sonic game, but not as powerful as the Dreamcast. Sort of on that edge, and they kind of bleed with it. It's a lot more with the backgrounds than anything else, because the sprite world looks like slightly more refined Genesis graphics, and it doesn't have that, and the sound's a lot better. And here's what makes Sonic Mania special. So we just played through Green Hill Zone. It's pretty much, almost pretty much what you remember with the variation of the Sonic 3 formula, where you have multiple ways to get to the ending. And what they did with this one is they added different zones. So like it's not completely original, but it's like different music, different aesthetics, different everything. There are echoes to other Green Hill in this, but it's pretty much its own unique feel down to the music, and I love that about it. It's such a great, it's like you get a nice trip down memory lane, and then you're given something new. It's like you're given a piece of cake, and then you're given like a small enjoyable piece of candy, and then you're given an even bigger piece of candy with this that you've never had before. And there's ring number 2. I struggle with getting this one sometimes, so bear with me. Okay, I guess I'll shut off. I said I wasn't going to shut off, but these are blue spears. These are back from Sonic 3. They don't serve the same purpose as Sonic 3, in that you don't get rings from that. You get that from the big rings, and those bonus rings. These ones service, you get basically 2 things. You can either get a silver medal or a bronze medal. Not a gold medal. Silver medals, you get them if you get all the blue balls, the blue spears only. If you can get the gold medals, if you get all the rings and the blue balls. That seems easy, but it's not. Some of the maps are easier to do, but where I'm at in the game, it's very challenging on how to do them, and you gotta find them, and of course once you hit the red spears, you're done. So if you're gonna go after them, it's worth it. The stuff you're gonna want, you're gonna unlock naturally. So I wouldn't stress yourself out about, am I good enough to get the unlocks? You'll get them as you play, so I wouldn't worry about that. Let's see if I can do this though, because I've been practicing for a while at this game, and I have yet to do it. But I can understand why people aren't happy this is back, because it can be nauseifying. You would think like someone like me who can't handle FPSs very well would hate this, but truth is I don't, and that's perfect, and that's what I mean. I fuck it up. So yeah, you get perfect. That means you get all the rings. And I think I messed it up right there. Yeah, I messed it up. Oh god. Trying to destroy this. Should make it from here. Yep, got it. Okay. Whew. That one's always tricky to get. So this one, actually, when I first played this, took me a couple of tries because it's not a huge difficulty spike. It's a little bit difficult. The path's a little bit narrower. You got a little bit more. You got a divergent path now. Let's get this. Jump to this. That'll increase my speed even further. You got spike balls. If you hit the spikes, you will lose rings. You lose time. So if you ever played Sonic 2, the famous pipeline bonus stage, you'll automatically know what that is. Although I've gotten pretty proficient at this one, so I shouldn't fail it. They're bottomless pips now, so you fall down that, you cannot re-enter the state. You cannot try again. And the only thing I really don't like about this, well, I guess I shouldn't say like because it was in Sonic 3, so... But if you fail a bonus stage, you cannot retry it. Even if you start the level over, you cannot retry it. On that save file, you have to find it in another zone. And granted, there's they're hidden pretty well, and I found a good chunk of them. So even if I, say for this playthrough, I don't get all of them immediately, because I think I've gotten all 7. You can get all 7 Chaos Emeralds with like the first 3 acts. It's possible. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but we'll see. I know where I can get at least 7 of them. So. And we go back to Green Hill Zone 2. But I love this. I know a lot of people are salty. Like, I find it funny that Sonic fans are salty every time Green Hill is used, yet Kirby fans are like, oh my god, it's Wispy Woods. Speaking of which, can't wait for Kirby Star Allies. So here we go. And I love the backgrounds. The backgrounds are so great. Like, there's so much detail put in them. So here's a cool little detail, if you didn't notice. You can burn this now. If you have the fire shield. Obviously the fire shield wasn't a thing in Sonic 1 or Sonic 2, so you know, that's the nice little Easter egg. Like, I wonder if I do this, and they did it. That's what I love about this. This game is a great example of letting the fans take something they love and they make something great out of it. It just shows. I really hope, because this sold a lot. I think this is the highest rated Sonic game in a long time, and I really hope that the team who made this, they can make more. Because one of the biggest shortcomings of this game is, you know, which we'll get into further, is the fact that there's some amazing new zones in this, but there's a lot of reusing zones. And I would really like more of the original zones. As much as I love these reimaginings, and I missed it, these reimaginings, I want more original stuff. Like, that's what made Sonic unique. That's what made Sonic 3 and Knuckles unique to me. It's like, oh my god, these new areas I've never been to. Wow. Wow. As I do the Owen Wilson. Wow. I should probably just go there. Get fucked, Krabby. So yeah, it's very interesting. It's very different, and I love it. Sonic pretty much feels like how he did back in the Genesis days. He doesn't feel any different. But here's our first official Eggman boss. It's the Egg Robo from fucking Sonic 2. Oh no, I can't do this. I can't do this. His first phase, he'll launch these little bombs at you, these little egg robots. Those are pretty easy to avoid. You're only gonna get one hit off of that. He will launch out his spike arms, and you can hop on the tubing for those, and that can run up and jump. So basically, like from the Sonic 2 fight. This is a pretty big extreme though. This is your first encounter, and I will mention, because I'm not gonna show it off. There is an end to this. If you do not hit Eggman with enough times by the time it comes, you will die. In which case, I think I'm hitting that moment. So, yeah. See, I don't know if I was close to it, but we were close. I didn't want to take that chance. You will. There is it doesn't go on forever. So, and I learned that out the hard way on my first playthrough. Just trying to see how far it goes. And there you go. We jump down below, and I love this. And this is kind of, I hate the inconsistency of this, but I love that they sort of added, these are cutscenes, similar to, you know, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. This is a story. Eggman has this weird ass gemstone, which has a name, and it's blocking for me right now, and I can't remember it. But hey, and we move on. And I love a little bit of nice little animation, new animation right there. And we're just gonna go ahead and play Chemical Plant, because the first I want to at least get 2 zones in per episode, and you know, without a doubt, Chemical Plant is my favorite Sonic zone. In terms of music, gameplay, I really love it, because it really, at least in this version, the amount of speed you can get is so crazy. But I love this music. Like, the crazy thing is that I don't have the biggest experience with Sonic 2. Like, I barely remember it. Like, I have a lot of memories of Sonic 1. I have a lot of memories of Sonic 1. Oh, you can manipulate Tails, by the way. You don't need player 2. You can just press the up button. I'm trying to get up to see what's up there. Come on. I don't think there's anything up here, though. Oh, it's a life. I'm gonna need those. You don't, it's that, but I do remember Chemical Plant. The music is just so memorable. Memorable. It's hard to forget. It feels like a Michael Jackson song, and this is before Michael Jackson, like, allegedly, you know, wrote parts of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Also, keep going forward. Third Chaos Emerald. There's a third one in Green Hill that you can get, and I've gotten it a couple times, but I can never remember the route consistently. So this one gets a little bit trickier. This one is I wouldn't say, again, similar to 2, a little bit of a difficulty spike, but nothing too crazy. There's a lot more spikes, there's a lot more pitfalls, a lot more narrow pathways. So just stay the course and you'll be all set. You know, jump over when you need to. A lot of people say this reminds them of the Sonic Advance or Knuckles Chaotix one. There's a lot of Knuckles Chaotix references in this game. You know, I didn't really play Knuckles Chaotix. I didn't have a 32X. Shocking, the Sega fanboy didn't have a 32X. You know, there's not a lot of stuff for it, so there's no reason to buy one unless you have a collector. But I love the music. I love the backgrounds, the sort of weird, trippy ass backgrounds, and I'm running out of time. Oh god. Oh god, I'm running out of time. I am not getting coins. Okay. It's okay, we can build up. I don't think I touched a lot of them, so... Yeah, we're okay. I should probably stop taking my time, though. Okay, come on. I got this. And there's a whole bunch of coins right here, so... Yeah, there we go. So you got 24 seconds back. Yeah, I got this. He's right here. Booyah! See? I cut a little close. But, you know, that's fine. That's 3 Chaos Emeralds. We're almost there. And I know where a fourth one is. I know I can get the fourth one in this, maybe not this zone, but definitely in Chemical Plant. So we're going to try to get that. But here comes the one thing every Sonic 2 player hates. Or maybe not hates, but it's one of the most... Okay, maybe it's not this one. But it's coming up soon. Ah! And I got hit twice. Ah, I can listen to the soundtrack for days. I love his new animation of like when Sonic gets super fast. He like extends his arms out. Oh, it's so cool, so cool. I think I just died. I got impatient. I didn't want to go that way anyways. I'm not perfect at this game. I'm not great. I just love this game a lot. I'm curious. I guess I'll go ahead and say what my favorite Sonic game is, and without a doubt, it's this one. Hold on, I want to go back. I want to go the other way. It's this one. I love Sonic 3 Knuckles so much, but this one was just... Oh my god, I didn't think it was possible. I was super skeptical of this game when it was coming out. Like, I wanted to believe. I wanted it to be good, but, you know, it's with the track record of Sega, it's hard to say. In case you don't know what that is, I grabbed a blue ring in the box. What this basically is, it's a reference from Knuckles Chaotix, in which, no, we'll go the other way. So if I get hit right now, instead of losing a whole bunch of tiny rings, I'll lose only the big rings. So, you have a chance to get more rings back. It's a pretty nifty idea. I actually like it. I was a little surprised. Like, well, I thought it was the original thing. Like, oh my god, what is this from? But it's nice that it's they drew something from another Sonic game, from that franchise. And I think we're coming up into the dreaded moments. Yeah, here we are. Them hitboxes, you can get squished right there. It'll hurt. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to one of the most tense moments in video games. You can take your Last of Us seeking sections and shove them out the window. Nothing is more tense than this. Especially when a certain sound kicks in. That sound. And then it just resets. Oh my god. That sound will haunt gamer. If you were a gamer born in the late 80s, early 90s, that sound plagued you. Alright, I didn't die that time. I didn't die that time either. Nice. I'm the blue blur. You can't mess with this. I think we're almost done with the zone too. Yeah, these zones are not very long. I feel like this has the perfect amount of length for a Sonic game. Just the right amount of length. They're not too long, but you can replay them for multiple ways of getting around the stages, which that's what I really love. Oh my god, I could go on and on and on why this game is so great. And of course the soundtrack. T-Lopes, who is the composer for this game, did such an amazing job. Just so stellar. Ah, so great. Alright, so now we got this generic sort of egg boss. Not sure what this thing is called. I don't know any of the boss's names except for the egg robos, so forgive me. He's gonna be in the goop that you can't touch. So just jump on him. See what I mean? You lose them all, but if you jump them all of them, see how much I got 50 rings back instead of say I would have gotten maybe like 10 rings or 5, you know, if you're lucky. This boss is pretty easy. Just avoid the patterns, you know. I play recklessly, so that's why I get hit like that. Yeah, but he's pretty easy. You get down a couple hits. Where's the thing? And we're just gonna do this for a little bit. This doesn't do anything. But I don't know why, but I like to do that. It's like Sonic and Tails are bobbing through the music. I love it. And now Chemical Plant Zone 2, again sticking to the theme of reimagining levels. This is this level is an homage to Wacky Workbench Zone, which is from Sonic CD, which you can buy on Steam like every now and then for like $1, $2, and I highly recommend it. It's one of the cooler Sonic. It's one of the more unique Sonic games if you haven't played it. I didn't play it for the longest time because even though I had a Sega CD, I didn't really play it. It wasn't a game that we had. Although I'm glad I have it now, and it was so I played it right before I played Mania, and it was so like cool to see all the references. I'm like, this is awesome, and I wanted to hit that. And I love the more it gets a more energetic on the Chemical Plant Zone theme. Still good either way. We're gonna do this, and this will allow us to jump ever so slightly. Don't touch the dark blue water though, because that'll still hurt you. Don't hit that, because that will actually hurt you. I kind of let's see, where do I want to go? Let's go up. I didn't realize it would hurt me. There we go. Jump along the water. And I feel like what Sonic Mania does really well is that it offers you that nice... It does something which I didn't think was possible. It gives you the nice sense of platforming challenge and speed, because if you played Sonic 1, you know, you would get your moments of speed, but it wasn't all the time. Oh, there's a checkpoint and I missed it. That's fine. We're fine. You would get your checkpoint, you would get your moments of speed, but for the most part it was platforming. Sonic 2 opened it up a little bit more with speed, and Sonic 3 definitely allowed you moments of speed. But to me, this game exemplifies that perfect balance of, okay, here's a super fast section, here's a super fast section, here's our platforming, and you're rewarded with bursts of speed. So when you get moments like this, it's exhilarating as fuck to go through. You know, it without a boost function. I know that's crazy, right? All right, I think there's a ring in here. If I get enough speed. No, I'm thinking I may have missed it already. But let's go up the stairs. Is it in here? Yeah, I think I could go through there, but I think I need to have either be Knuckles or I needed to have like the fire shield, which I don't have. Or is it up here? Am I thinking crazy? Oh, but I love this new zone. Hold on. What's over here? Oh, I can't go on there. It just leads that way. Okay. I just want to explore everything. Like, the thing is, I haven't even touched everything. Like, I'm that kind of person where I'm like, I'm just going to play the game as I know it. And oh, okay, it's up here. Come on, Tails. I need you. Nope. I don't want to do the speed dash. And that lowers that. I want to say it has to be over here. Yeah, I think there's a ring here. There is a time limit to these. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, there's a time limit to these. You have to beat the stages within 10 minutes, otherwise you get a game over. Not game over, but you lose a life. Alright, so this one, stage 4 can be difficult. Not only now we have moving spikes, we have bombs in this stage. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to jump this. I missed it! Wow, I've never done that before. Like, usually okay. Wow, that was a wasted opportunity. Well, that's going to happen, but I know where other special rings are, so it's okay. And again, you can't go back there. But at least, hopefully, if you were struggling finding these these rings, you know, maybe if you haven't seen the other thousands of Sonic Mania videos and you happen to see mine, you know, you can find them now. Because Lord knows I've watched them. Like, oh, several Let's Plays of this game. And, oh, that's for that ring. That's for a ring. It's not that ring. All right, and this, and we got this. Puyo Puyo Tetris. This is pretty much brain dead. You can unlock this individually, I think, if you get enough of the tokens. But it was such like an odd Easter egg. Like, such a little odd Easter egg. I'm terrible at these kind of games, by the way. But you don't have to be great. Like, there's a challenge mode, and like I said, if you unlock it, but for the most part, like, it's so crazy that they would include something like this. So crazy. I love the music, too. So great. Oh, it's Dr. Eggman's Beam Beam Machine, but it was Puyo Puyo Tetris everywhere else. I think that's actually what it is. Put you there. Okay. Let's go eliminate that. Like the boss music feels the music makes it feel a lot more epic than it needs to be. Okay. But it's still cool. I love it. I did not expect this to happen. Shout outs to the creative team, to Christian Whitehead and his team. So good. So there's that. Yeah, he's already almost done. Like, I'm barely even trying at this point. There we go. Occasionally he will start to send shit your way like that. Oh boy. Oh, this is getting a lot closer than I thought. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I got him. That was a little closer than I wanted it to be, but hey. Can't be choosers. Beggars can't be choosers, right? So there you go. That's Sonic Mania's first 2 zones in one go. Oh, I love this game so much. And now we exit the pipes to our first official brand new zone. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to stop the video right here. If you liked what you saw, please hit that subscribe button, hit like, and comment below. And check in the description for all ways to keep up with updates. And remember, no matter what, stay marvelous. Have a good night, everybody.